Alright, this is just a quick video. Recently I picked up an XT500 project, a 1980 XT500G. Just going to document some of the rebuilding of this bike. As I get to it, I'll install a photograph of this bike here, just so you can have a look at what I purchased. As you can see, it's been stripped down. We come around this way, if I can get this gimbal to pan round. Motor's on the bench. I'm about to make a stand up for the motor. And obviously the bike's going to be fully stripped. Motor's apparently got a decent cam in it, 540 kit, SR 500 clutch basket. A lot of little things that I've noticed that are wrong with the bike though. It's just simple stuff, but things we'll get to. No exhaust studs. They had bolts in there. Someone's done a tack delete up here. We'll do a better job at that. We'll leave this plug in here. But basically we'll pull it down, give it a freshen up, a hone. We'll recoat the head if it needs it. Cut the valve seats and face the valves and repaint it all black. Blast all the cases. The cases are in good nick, however, as most of them do. It needs a few repairs down here. Let's see if we can see. Someone's done the keto repair kit here previously. We'll clean all this back. Needs a weld repair here, and this one under here is also broken down here. So it's obviously had a chain derailment. There's a piece missing out along here. We'll weld that back up and fix that back up as well. Other than that, the motor runs strong. It appears to have been ported out. We'll go through and sort this out, make sure everything's port matched. Reface the rockers as well if they need to be redone. Yeah, hopefully there's not too much wrong inside the motor, but we'll check it out if it needs new timing chain, whatever. We'll get to that, and we'll do that as needed. We'll pan back around to the frame. A few areas of concern with the frame. Just on the rear shock mount in here, someone's decided that doing a repair with body filler and paint was a good idea. So this is all totally rotten in here. You can see that all in there. The rear shock mount, I don't know if we'll see it in here or not. It's all cracked through here. So it's cracked right up in behind this cover, cracked right around here to the back side. So this cover, will grind this out and remove it. This muffler support or hanger will be deleted, and we'll make it the same as the left-hand side. So I'm not using it anyway, but it's completely rotten. I believe the tube in behind this is actually a bit rotted out as well. So I've gone into my supplier, got some tubing this morning. So we'll just have to make that. It's a tiny bit oversized. We'll just machine that down the lathe, sort that out. Other things with the frame. Most of it's pretty good. I have to keep in mind it is an old motorcycle. Little things like supports down here for the bash plate. This tab's been redone and redone badly. This nut's been drilled out, so we need to repair those. Little things, lots of little things. Someone's re-welded the foot peg support on the frame. It's tilted up a little bit, so when you actually have a look at them with the foot pegs on, the right hand foot peg is actually tilted up slightly, so I may be able to live with that, but we'll see how we go. We may just alter the angle at that. We'll see. Numbers on the frame, I've checked the numbers, they all match with the compliance plate, so that's all good. And the only other thing that's a bit, well, disappointing I suppose, and could be done better, but little things like this, where people delete steering locks, and I don't even know what they were thinking when they did this, but just poorly done, poorly done. So again, covered in bog and paint, so we'll just get in there with grind a good lot of this out. We'll TIG it up and we'll take it back with the flap disc and make it all good. Other things. Other things, I've got a couple of sets of wheels here, so obviously we'll build up the wheels. New spokes, the wheels are actually pretty good. Boxes full of bits and pieces everywhere. It's got a TT600 front end and the original tank in there, which has got a decent sized dent in it. I've sent one tank away to Gold Star Repairs down in Newcastle. They've got a good name for redoing tanks. Seat's been recovered with a new foam, but they've done I don't know what people do here, but they've extended this seat in here for some reason. It's just, I don't know why. Someone's cut the seat off shorter, obviously, at some point in time, and whatever. We'll see what we end up doing with this. It's just, you know, some people shouldn't muck around with bikes, obviously. This gimbal, the pan, again. Come on. So basically that's it. Just documenting what needs to be done here. Oh, also swing arm needs a few repairs done to that as well. So I don't know what they've done here as well. The swing arm has obviously been cut and shut. I don't know whether they'd actually extended it at some point in time and then shortened it back up, but you can see there's been one cut join here and one weld repair and then another one here. And the stupidity of it is, if you look carefully, when they've welded the tabs back on the interior side, you can see your chain adjustment marks. They haven't even got that back on the right way around. It's just like, you can quite clearly see two welds here. It's like, I don't know what people, like I said, some people should not muck around with motorbikes. They should just leave them well alone. Anyway, so at the moment, plenty of repairs to do on the frame. So steering lock's already been deleted. I mean, it's no big deal. That's a quick, easy fix, that one. The more concerning thing is the exhaust hanger in the back of the frame here, and this piece of tubing near the shock mount. So, like I said, we'll do a crack repair. We'll do a crack repair in here, but we need to get this cover off first, get it out the way. Do the crack repair, so we'll grind that out. Do the repair, we'll TIG weld all that up, and then we'll put a bolt in here so it aligns with this. We'll position this back in place, tack it back on. We'll see what we've got. This will get chopped out all the way down here, and this section of tube in this area may be fully replaced. We'll see how bad the rot is and how far it's gone into this tube. But the plan is, at the moment, as you can see, this side, it's just got this section here. We'll try and make it look like this as best we can. And also to tidy up sections like this here. You know, there's obviously been a weld repair done here. Again, this had bog in it. I can't remember. I think these holes are standard. I'll have a look, but again, back here there's been a crack, needs repairing. They drilled this hole out as well, so we'll fill this in, make it the same as the other side over here. Weld this out on both sides, do the repair. And all this needs to be done prior to powder coating. So other than that, the frame doesn't seem too bad. So we'll get the frame sorted out. We'll make up an engine stand for the engine. Once the frame's done, I'll pull the engine down, but I want to get the frame done first. And yeah, so little things that I do along the way, I'll film them here and there, document them with the frame, repairs, see how successful we are. Worst case, I'll source another frame, but I think this one's more than salvageable. It just needs a few hours spent on it, that's all. So sadly, going through and fixing up poor quality work that's been done on it previously by persons unknown. All right, signing off for now.